Alright, how's it going, folks? This is Rob, aka Archon Morningstar, with the Archon Morningstar channel on Twitch and YouTube and Instagram and all this other fun stuff. I am doing One Up Nutrition's 8-week fat loss challenge, and this is the end of week 7, so day 5. With today is arms, so mostly curls. Yeah. For you guys that are new, I am doing One Up Nutrition's challenge, but once that's over, I'm going to keep going. I usually go Monday through Friday at the very least, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Working out here at a sports performance place in Illinois. The guy's awesome. Feel free to plug your stuff in chat too. I know there's a whole bunch of extra names that I may or may not have seen before. But you guys are more than welcome to watch me pick up and set down heavy things and maybe act a fool. Sometimes I do. Some little mishaps here and there. If you have questions for me, I'll be paying attention. So if you want to do like the one guy last stream said and say, oh, you have no neck. Well, I do. But it's covered by a beard. But yeah, I've got a really big beard. Yeah. Anyway, let's move some weight. Girls from Indonesia are not that hot. Well, that depends on what you like. Oh, and before I get started, quick little plug. So, part of my profession, in addition to machining things with CNC machines, is also blacksmithing. And my current project right now is this little Viking-era axe that I have been hitting on an anvil for about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, beating the crap out of a piece of rebar. And I will tell you, if you want to have a really good forearm workout, even if you don't have access to an anvil and a forge, find a bag of sand and a decently sized hammer and just beat the crap out of that piece of sand. Your forearms will be just filled to the brim with blood. It's almost uncomfortable. It's wonderful. But I'm going to do a little bit of curls and go from there. And for you guys that don't know, depending on where you hold the dumbbell, like here at the bottom or here at the top, it's a little subtle shift, but that actually hits the different parts of your muscles very slightly differently. And so, hey, if you're hitting a plateau, shift your grip around a little bit and you might break through that plateau. But like I said, I'm trying to avoid using the elasticity effect of the muscle. So, lift it up, set it down, then the next one goes. And I'm using a hammer motion so that I get better at hammering things. And speed doesn't matter too much. It's all about control. And if you have to use your shoulders and stuff to kind of get under there, you know, that's okay. But if you go slow like this, it turns that into a forearm workout too, because it's forcing you to grip onto the weight. And I've already broken a sweat, which is good. It's starting to warm up around here. There's almost no snow left, so it's pretty toasty. and I lost count, which is fine because I'm feeling a nice burn. And for you guys that are more regularly watch, I can actually talk a little bit now because as you saw behind me, there's just the owner, my wife, and myself here, and the owner's dog. Usually he's running a class, so it's a little bit more difficult to talk. But awkward silence. But yeah. How is your guys' day going? I know it was Dr. Trash Panda's birthday on Wednesday. So, yeah, that's cool. For me, tomorrow at 3 p.m., I will be visiting the public visitation for a good friends who passed last weekend. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. I usually don't anyway, but yeah. First day of spring. Yeah, it's spring break for my wife's school district. So she gets to be off the same with all the kids. So that's fun. I might drag her to work and have her beat on the forge all day. But yeah. And for you, Dr. Trash Panda, I am serious about making you a knife if you want. Just let me know what style. You know, if it's something like this. If it's something a little bit different, I'll see what I can do. Because that's just a reason for me to practice turning a round piece of steel into a flat piece of steel, which is a lot, actually. It's a lot of effort. And I can already see there's a pretty gnarly crack in here. But that's fine, it's not meant to be beautiful. I'm going to do another real quick set, and this time I'm going to sacrifice form, a fencing needle. So you mean something drawn out, kind of like Arya Stark's needle? Or like a, a parrying knife? The offhand that's usually used with a fencing, like a saber. Oh crap, stream delay. So Arya's rapier. Let me look at it. Okay. I'll see if I can find some screen grabs and see what material would be best. I don't know how to do Damascus yet. We don't have a power hammer, so it's all Armstrong technology, you know, Armstrong. But if it'll give any bonus to the steel that's created, it turns out to be a heavenly piece of steel because I've already beaten the hell out of it. Little joke there. Same as how do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Anyway, bad joke is bad. I'm going to do a set real quick. And I'm gonna go steal some water real quick. I will be right back. But by the time I'm back, I should be able to see any questions. So, yeah.
Totally Men's CrossFit. Hi guys, what's up? Hi, I'm the wife. Yes, Cali muscle. Hi. How are you? Hi, technical there. Is it technical or is it cat? Which one? I always forget. Or do you not care? I'm just standing here to make this more entertaining. Otherwise, you guys could be staring at this. Oh, just kidding. Archon's back.
I'm gonna switch over to 50s. Alright, you beautiful people, what I miss? Is this a CrossFit stream? No, it's a guy picking up and setting down heavy things. For Matman Live. And just kind of chatting, but mostly me picking up heavy things. Relatively. I just switched out and grabbed a pair of 50-pound dumbbells for curls. Hammer curls in particular. But I just got some delicious water, so I am hydrated. and ready to do more. But welcome to the channel. I might say stuff eventually, or if you ask questions, I'll be able to answer some more. Now that's some burn. That's good stuff. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Hello. How's your day, Cat? Of the Technicolor variety. And you too, Matman Live, if you're still here. Or you, Novak. Or, Style Magic. Hold Me Back. Hold Me Back, if you're watching. The song that's playing right now is titled Hold Me Back by Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. Oh, hey, you followed me. Cool. Thank you very much. For you guys that don't know, Dr. Trash Panda, myself, Utter Chaos, who I've just recently been... Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh. Just recently been introduced to. Sorry, my wife made some weird noises.
My phone made weird noises.
Trying to build a community of fitness and just general overall fitness. We feel it's a good thing to make the world a stronger place, a more or a less sedentary place. At the end, if I'm feeling it, I might actually try Utter Chaos's plank challenge. At least one round of however long I can go. I'm around 335 pounds right now, so that's a lot of mass to expect my spinal erector muscles to keep straight, but at the same time I can do a bunch of push-ups, so it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. So, yeah. America! It was meant to happen. Oh boy. And that was my fourth set. So I'm going to have a little bit longer of a break. Punishing my arms this week, it seems. Which is okay. Yeah, I don't really have all too much more to say other than for all you new people watching, I made a pretty knife. Right now it's pretty ugly. It's made out of rebar, and I'm proud of it because it took forever to extend the tang long enough to be able to fold it around itself to make this loop. But it's functional. It's not sharp yet. It's not hardened. But I made it, and it's cool. And that's what matters. If you guys look at my Instagram, I do have a sword on there that I was working on for a while and is finished, or it's as finished as I'm going to do it until I have a little bit more skills. But that was from a 5/8 rod of mild steel that I flattened out, mostly ground to a nice profile, single-edged little sword that's only like 2.5 feet long. But then I also laser engraved it with the Khador script from War Machine to say Archon's Mageblade. I'm trying to get in contact with what's the gentleman's name? Bear with me one moment. Terry Mancour. He's the author of a series called the Spellmonger series, where the main character is basically a war wizard, a war mage. And in the book world, there's mage blades, which are really nicely crafted swords. So that's my attempt to get his notice to see if he will, if not commission, give me the official go-ahead to make officially licensed products for his series. They have a Kickstarter which has been funded, but it converts all of his material into Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, Pathfinder, and there's a third game system, Savage Worlds. So that's the third system, and you could get one book in digital or in physical, or all three. How's it going, Utter Chaos? I did catch up on the stream that I kind of jumped into and lost connection, and at the end of this I do plan on doing at least one plank for as long as I can with my 335 pound frame, so not quite as lithe as you, but there is a rather shit ton of muscle on me, so I should be able to do a little bit. I just finished, if you just jumped in, I just finished my fourth set of hammer curls. For the first two were at 40 pounds, this one was at the next two were at 50 pounds. And I am resting up because I've got another 4 sets of curls in here since I don't have an easy bar. So I'm converting it to what we have, which is mostly dumbbells. But in the meantime, I'm going to get set up for the close grip bench press. 4 sets of 10 of that. This first set, I'm not sure what my thing is. For Slack, I have the page up. I haven't really had a chance to sit down and do anything on the computer too much. So when I get more than 10 minutes of free time, I'll check it out. What restaurant are we going to? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I can close grip right now, so I'm going to start out at 135. Oh, hey, no, it's wonderful to see you drop in. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend if I don't catch you this weekend. And for you, Dr. Trash Panda, yes, a foraging stream would be wonderful. And if I can figure out how to get a portable setup that's more than just my laptop, so that it's a little bit more agile and out of the way, I definitely want to do that. Even if it's just me pounding away on this bit of railroad piece that we have. But yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's get a light hammer. A heavy hammer is hard to swing after a little while. For you guys that aren't familiar, if you can hear it in the background, I'm listening to Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. I believe this is their Work, Hustle, Kill album, but they're really fun to listen to. Also, like Moccasin Creek, they're cool too. But I find these guys to be quite motivating. Alright, I'm back. I don't have Hydration Bot loaded on here, but I'm pretty good usually about checking my own hydration needs. So let's aim you a little bit better. And let's do some close grip bench presses. Drink well, yeah. And for you guys that aren't familiar with what a close grip bench press is, wherever your hand's set every time to do a regular bench press, anything inside of that is a close grip bench press. There's no defined, your hands have to be 6.3 inches away from the center line. No, find what's comfortable, go a little bit inside. Your close grip bench press is going to hit your triceps a bit more. If you do a wide grip, it's going to hit your pectorals a little bit more. If you, depending on where you go, end up in the down position, is going to hit the muscle differently. So it's all about what feels good for you. If it feels bad, if your body's telling you to stop doing it, then stop. Unless it's your brain being a little weakling and you know your body can do it, then do it. If you know you can do it, then do it. It's one of those kind of catch-22 things, but the body can do a lot more than the mind thinks it can. And I don't arch my back because I think that's stupid. Yeah, that was a piece of cake for me, so I'm going to jump up to 225. There you go. Oh, and how much am I lifting? Right now, I just put on, so right now it's at 225. I just finished 15 reps of close grip at 135, but it was a breeze. For you guys that haven't seen, and actually I don't think anyone has seen my highest bench, but it is at Planet Fitness on a Smith machine, so take that with a grain of salt. But if you assume that the Smith machine resistance, like the bar and all of the pulleys and all that system, is 45 at its maximum load, which I'm not sure exactly what it is, but assuming it's 45, then my maximum bench unassisted was a little over 420. But like I said, that's on a Smith machine where you only have one plane of motion, you don't have any stabilizer muscles activating. It's all brute force, push in one line. I don't have a spotter, so all of my stuff is, for the most part, unassisted. Although it was really amusing, the first time I came to this gym right after going to Planet Fitness, which if you're overseas or something and are not familiar with Planet Fitness, look on YouTube at YouTube Fails or Fitness Fails. There's a lot of Planet Fitness people. It's a big box health club. It's not even a gym. But I came from doing 420 for like 5 reps, which I thought was awesome. Came here and tried to do 315 and ended up having the bar on my chest and having to wiggle my fat ass off of it and do the whole tippy thing, and yeah, not good. But, swallow the pride, work back up. 135 was easy, 225 was easy. So now I'm back up in the 350s, 380s comfortably. But right now I'm doing a higher rep range, so I'm fine with going with a lower weight. Lower relative to my own abilities. I look up to Brian Shaw and, Hafthor Julius Bjornsson and Larry Wheels and all these really big, strong powerlifting strongmen. So compared to them, my max is their warm-up, but I still feel good. So I'm going to do another set real quick and then reevaluate from there. I haven't done any close grip in a while, but they share very similar muscles, so it shouldn't be too different. Just at a higher rep range, so the numbers are going to be lower anyway. Now, after that one, based on how that felt, if I were doing a regular bench, I would jump up to 315 and do some more. I'm still going to jump up, but instead of 45s, I'm going to put 25s on, so I will be doing 275 for this next set, and my mouth's a little parched, so I'm going to get some more water. But I'll put the weights on first. Oh, and a little bit of opinion. For the bench press, it's actually, I don't think it's the most athletic thing you can do for a lifting thing. It'd be better for, I think a much more impressive number is what you can pick up and put overhead. So, like a clean and press, a power clean. I'm still a little not sure of what the difference is based on getting the bar from your waist to racked up on your chest to get to the top, if it's a power clean or if it's a jerk, or what it is. But I find it more impressive if you can control the weight all the way from the ground to fully up in the air, with you obviously controlling the weight. So Olympic lifts are they're cool, but you're throwing around a lot more weight than your body should be able to take. So take that with a pound of salt, not just a grain of salt. It's my own opinion. But the bench press is definitely good for some things. But like if you're doing like what I'm doing, I'm getting into football again. The overhead press is directly transferable to anything you're trying to do football related. Yeah. And that's a little bit more than just anecdote. That's from experience. Anyway. So this is 275 for you folks watching. I wish I could pop my back. Yeah. And that's enough for me. No pre-workout? Yeah, no, I forgot it at home. I'm definitely not pumped. And you can tell I only did 5 reps of that lighter weight. So stimulants are definitely a game changer. Yeah. Plus, I'm beat. Not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna put those weights away and go to the next thing. My chest is sore. Rest day tomorrow, maybe. I might do some armor crafting tomorrow. I've got some 20 gauge steel that I might try and cut out and make a little bit of armor. Hand cut out, not with a laser. Although that would be amusing to watch, but it'd be repetitive and not very much fun. But we'll see. Might be some medieval clothing crafting or something. I haven't quite decided. Yeah. I will show you guys something I like to do when putting the stuff away. 45 and 45, so 90. I like to take them both at the same time. Save a little bit of time. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit more curls and then probably call it for the day. But I'm not forgetting about you, Utter Chaos. I know you've left by now, but I am going to end it with a plank afterwards. So, pick up these 50s again. That one I did just there, I like. It feels good. It feels pretty cool. You get almost like a hydraulic action. You know, this is coming up, and then as it's coming down, that's coming up, and the other one's straight, coming down straight. You get like a hydraulic or a marionette action. Pretty cool. It's another way to visualize the blood moving through your body. To get that mind-muscle connection. And now that I know I can handle 50s for the bulk of my curls, next time I can start at 50 and go higher. Because while I don't have pre-workout coursing through my veins, you better believe I'm going to get that protein. I'm going to get that rest. Some stretching. So sweaty. But what about you, Panda Man? You got anything planned for tomorrow that I should look out for, or that we as a community should look out for? You want to go home? Alright, I'm going to do one more set, folks. And then do the plank. No worries, man. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick plank or a long plank. I don't know, I'm not gonna judge. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how best to do this, so I'm just gonna do it. Oh boy. I'm like a floating whale. Floating there. I'll throw in another one. Fun. Planks. Man, I got some massive legs. Alright. I did some planks. What? Oh boy. Alright folks. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. Let's see, everyone that showed up today. So thank you Novak and Dr. Trash Panda and Technicolor Cat and Hold Me Back and Style Magic and let's see. I got sweat on the trackpad. Mattman Live, Utter Chaos. Thank you all for jumping in and watching. It's been a pleasure. Be sure to drink water, stretch, get proper nutrition. Hydration and nutrition are the most important part. Your workout's only a little bit of it. The workout is still very important. But nutrition, hydration, sleep, those are the biggest parts. Hail hydration. Thank you for watching the end of my week 7 for 1UP Nutrition's Fat Loss Challenge. If I don't see you until Monday, I'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend, guys, and yeah, thanks for watching.